Good morning, everybody. I stayed on a hangout late last night. Well, I left early this morning about 5 o'clock. Talked about politics. There's three of us. It was private. A Republican, I guess a Democrat, and an independent. Or hell, maybe a socialist. I don't know. But I got to thinking, living in America is like walking through a minefield. Especially due to this coronavirus stuff. I understand the government needs to work, go back to work, but for the elderly, the vulnerable, and this, that, and the other, we want people to stay away from us at least 6, 8, 10, 20 foot, you know. It's up to us to make it through that minefield by ourselves. I don't care what the government says. It's up to you. If you want to live, you want to live. If you don't, get out there and do whatever the hell you want to. If you... I didn't put that tape on that handle. But that's what it is. It's just going through this minefield, especially if you're a senior citizen or one of the vulnerable or whatever. There's going to be risk involved. But you're trying to go through this minefield all by yourself. You're stuck out there all by yourself. And you're creeping along trying to get through this minefield, survive. And you look back and there's a million people running behind you. Well, you know they're going to overtake you. They're going to blow up most of the damn minefield. And that's going to slim down your chances. So the best thing I could do is you got to go through this minefield. You think, well, I'll just stay on the and don't go through the minefield. Well, you're going to have to go through it. But you damn sure don't want to look back and see a million people with tractors running behind you, plowing up the damn minefield and blowing, you up and everybody else up. So that's a catch-22. I just got to thinking, like I said, I understand where people's coming from. They're going hungry. The government can't feed the population with handouts. This ain't going to work. Today's trash day. The trash still running. Who the hell knows what's open and what ain't open? So far, they've been picking up the garbage, so that's good. At least they charging me for it. But this minefield, it's pretty bad. My son said it's like going through a marriage. You're going to come out on the other side if you're alive or not. That's probably true, too. But I know a lot of people are hurting right now. For me, I ain't got no stimulus package yet. I heard people's got it, but I ain't getting none. Yeah, where the hell's my money? But most of the population don't even think about the elderly. They think, oh, they've lived a long life, this, that, and the other. But who in the hell wants to die? Like an old song says, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. That's about the way of this coronavirus. It is attacking your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your parents. If you can live without them, that's fine. That's great. But a lot of places like nursing homes, senior citizen centers, and places like that, it's always vulnerable for the elderly. It don't have to be the coronavirus. It can be just a flu, or it can be just or cold, or hell, just living life. The older you get, the more vulnerable you get. Your numbers, it's like rolling the dice of Russian roulette now. Putting one bullet in the gun and spinning the damn wheel and see if your number comes up. But I look at it like going through a minefield. You might luck out and make it to the other side, being old and elderly and high risk. But with that damn herd running behind you here with tractors and four-wheelers and acting idiot, you might not make it. I think if they want to get out there and get the government started back up, I think they should pay real good close attention to the elderly around them. You know, I think, honest to God, they should raise their Social Security checks, their pensions, or whatever, so they can afford to stay home without getting out and doing anything. You know, we're like a home arrest or house arrest or whatever you want to call it. But I think a lot of people, as long as they do it in a manner, but from what I've seen about this protesting, they're not staying 6 foot apart. They're not wearing masks. They're not wearing gloves. They got them tractors wound up behind you, and they're coming full steam ahead right through that minefield. I look within 30 days, I'd say at least maybe a third or more will be infected by the coronavirus, and about half of them are going to die. And I found out something last night. 50% of the people that contract the coronavirus live, and 50% of them die. So it's like flipping a coin, 50-50. So if you get the coronavirus, I don't care who the hell you are, young, old, crippled, crazy, it don't make no damn bit of difference. Republican, Democrat, Independent, your chances are 50-50. So if you want to get out there and act like a nut, this, that, and other, you might be lowering your survival rate. Time will tell. That's one thing about time. I've lived a long and a lot of it. Time will always tell. But getting that through that minefield ain't going to be an easy damn job, especially them damn people wound up behind you. A lot of people want to take baby steps. Well, we've done that for a while. I think if we had more testing, who's had it, who hasn't had it, who's infected, who ain't infected, it might have been made a better judgment on it. But time's going to tell, trust me. It will tell if they made it through the minefield and the ones that didn't make it through the minefield. The ones that killed other people by their inaction and unconsideration for others. Well, I could preach all day, but there ain't no sense in it. I hope to hell to meet you on the other side of this damn minefield we're going through. But I look for it to get really bad. I think it'd be like the last one. Of course, wasn't there, but I was right after that. It disappeared in October. But it hung on all summer long. And I think this is what this is going to do. It's going to hang on all summer long. Till it infects who it's going to infect. They're going to die who they're going to die. A friend of mine says over 1 million people in the United States are going to die from this. He probably might be right. Hope the hell I ain't counted in one of them. I hope the hell I make it through this minefield. But try to think of others, even though you're on a tractor full steam ahead, plowing up the damn minefield as you go, scattering them damn bombs, scattering that damn coronavirus. Pretty bad. Now they're going to put kids back in school in some areas. Okay, they're going to spread it. They're little infectious suckers. I love them to death, but if you want to catch a cold or you want to catch measles, chickenpox, or something, just let a kid have it. It'll spread it around pretty damn fast. Because everybody wants to pat it on the head or hug it or kiss it like having a damn new puppy. You know. They're a lot of damn fun, but they carry a lot of damn problems, you know. And they scatter a lot of diseases. I don't know we should have any school the rest of this year for sure. Protect them, because there's a few of them is high risk, you know. Hell, nobody wants to lose a kid. Shit, for damn sure. All the old people, they've lived a long life, but they don't want to go either. But I can see an old person dying a hell of a lot faster than I can a little old kid. Hell, they didn't get to have a chance to do any goddamn thing. You guys take care, stay safe, and be careful of that damn minefield. That's all I can tell you. Because them bombs out there are deadly. That coronavirus is deadly. 50% live, 50% die. It's like playing Russian roulette. Except with Russian roulette, your odds are better. You got 6-1. In coronavirus, you got 50-50. Hell, it's easier to win the eggshell game, where you put a peanut under 3 eggshells or picking 3 cards. It's easier to win the three-legged money or whatever they used to call that game than it is to play the coronavirus. It's like 2 cards. You pick up 1 card, you died. Pick up the other card, you live. And they shuffle these 2 cards, or these 2 eggshells. You used to have 3, in three-legged money or whatever. Now you just got 2. See, 50-50. And that don't matter if you're healthy or high risk. It's still 50-50. You got a 50-50 chance when you catch it, so far the statistics show, of living, and 50% of dying. And the odds are really getting bad when you look back behind you, and these damn people are plowing up that damn minefield. Full steam ahead. Who gives a shit? That's their motto. They should put that on their T-shirts. I heard somebody say, "Who really cares?" Well, hell, I do. I heard seen that on a coat of a famous person once. Said, "Who really cares?" Okay, yeah, well, I do. I care if I live or die. Hell, everybody else does too, whether they want to admit it or not. But remember, it's 50-50. You guys take care, have a great day, and remember, stay safe, wash your damn hands, and wear your mask and your PPEs. Take care.